Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Joe, long time no see, and welcome back to what I hope to be a new series on this channel. We're going to be doing something called the GeoGrid game. Now this is something similar to the Immaculate Grid, if you've heard of that. But pretty much we have this 3x3 matrix with 3 rows, 3 columns each, and what we're going to do is for each intersection, so for example this top left box where we have flag with the star and population under 1 million, I have to put in a country that has a flag with a star and a population under 1 million people. And I have 10 guesses to get all 9 of these squares filled in, and guesses that fewer people guess is better. So if there's something that I think less people guess, then that would probably be a better option than something obvious. So let's get started. I'm going to take my time here. It's kind of fun sometimes to try to speed run through this as fast as you can, but I'm going to try to get the lowest score that I can, which means I'm going to probably be taking some risks and just trying to guess weird things that other people probably didn't guess. So let's start with more than 100 Olympic medals, because this is not many countries that have had 100 Olympic medals. Flag with the star, instantly right away, I'm thinking like you got Australia, you got the US. The US is like one that can fit for some of these other ones, like also name is 10 plus letters long, more than 100 Olympic medals. The US would work there. But a flag with a star and more than 100 Olympic medals, I'm thinking Brazil here. Brazil's flag has a star, I'm pretty sure. The flag ones are my least favorite. And I'm pretty sure Brazil has more than 100 Olympic medals. I would think so. I might be wrong. In fact, I'm going to hold off for now. I'm going to guess something that I know first. So name is 10 plus letters long, more than 100 Olympic medals. I could go US, but that would be pretty easy there. And we also have more than 100 Olympic medals, but is landlocked. There's only going to be a few countries that really work there. And I'm going to guess it's going to be something European. There's also, is Europe landlocked right here? Is Europe landlocked? Easy one that you can go with is Switzerland. That's always the first thing that comes to mind, but I would think that's also what comes to mind first for a lot of other people. So I'm going to go with I'm thinking like Austria or Hungary. Hungary is probably a little bit of a weird one. I don't think many people would have guessed Hungary. So 5.7% of people guess Hungary. That's what I like to see. In Europe, 10 letters long, 10 letters or more. That's pretty easy. There's a lot of ones that you can go through there. Sometimes it can be kind of counterintuitive, but if you guess like the super obvious one, like for this, it would be the United Kingdom. You could actually get like pretty good scores because people probably use that for something else. Like maybe they use is in Europe flag with a star. But I actually know what I'm going to do for in Europe and flag with a star, because I believe Turkey's flag has a star and part of Turkey is in Europe. And those kind of weird cross-continent countries can be pretty good. 18.4%. I'll take it. As long as it's not one that's like common, I'll take it. I thought that would be better though. In Europe, name is 10 letters long. I'm going to go... I think I might go Switzerland here. Because I'm thinking people might have already used Switzerland for something else. And they wouldn't necessarily have it left for here. Though, now that I think about it, there's also like North Macedonia, right? And I can't imagine many people guessing that no matter what, unless they're just thinking of countries that have like multiple words in them. So here I'm thinking North Macedonia, Switzerland. And I think I'm going to go North Macedonia. Okay, 16.8. I'll take it. So I got this first row done for in Europe. That was a pretty easy row. Let's try to go with this column now. Name is 10 plus letters long. Population under 1 million, but a long name. So this is going to probably be some kind of weird island. Like you can go with like the Marshall Islands, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. A lot of weird islands here. That would probably work. But I'm thinking a lot of Vatican City would work there. Vatican City, I feel like, is something that people would probably guess quite often, though. So I'm leaning towards Marshall Islands here for population under 1 million, name is 10 plus letters long. Unless there's a million people in the Marshall Islands, which I don't think there are. So I think I'm just going to go... There also is population under 1 million and is landlocked. That's going to be all like the micro-states in Europe. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Marshall Islands right here. 8.3%. Good. I'll take that. And the name is 10 plus letters long, more than 100 Olympic medals. The only thing that I'm thinking of right now is like United Kingdom, United States, which would also both work for flag with a star. Argentina would not be 10 letters long. I think they would have done it. Australia is 9 letters long, so that's not going to do it. South Korea is also an interesting one. Do I think South Korea has gotten 100 Olympic medals? I think there's a good chance that they have, right? I think there's a pretty solid chance South Korea has gotten 100 Olympic medals. I mean, there's been plenty of Olympics every 2 years. So if they've just won a couple medals during each Olympics over the last century, then they would have gotten there. I'm going to go South Korea here. I think that's going to be one less people are guessing, and that's giving me the flexibility for more than 100 Olympic medals, flag with the star, in case I can't come up with anything great. Okay, South Korea, still one people guess somewhat common, but I'll take it, because I didn't use any of the super popular ones there. So that column is now done. Now let's try to get this row, population under 1 million. Let's see what we can do here. Population under 1 million, flag with a star. Now you can look at the rules here. You can open up like the rules, and it will tell you that for flag with a star, which you can see right here, flag, star and flag, has or does not have a star in the flag. This includes symbols of the sun. So something that has a flag of the sun, like I think Palau is a country that has like the flag of the sun, that would count as a flag with a star. And I might guess Palau here for a population under 1 million with flag with a star, because I think that it being the sun and not like a traditional star might work out in my benefit. So I am going to go Palau here. Oh shoot, I must have been thinking of the wrong flag. So I got my one that I can get wrong out of the way. Kind of got a luck in. That is not where I wanted to lose my free life, because now I can't really be as risky with the ones that are left unless I don't want to finish up this grid. So population under 1 million is landlocked. I'll just do that. That one should be pretty simple. And that's going to be like any European microstate. You got like Liechtenstein in there. You got Vatican City, San Marino. I'm kind of thinking... I don't think any of these are going to be that rare. Because I'm just not 100% certain about anything else. Like, I think Lesotho would work here. Countries near South Africa, Eswatini as well. But I'm just not 100% sure. And I think I got to play this safe at this point. And I'm going to go San Marino. Okay, 19.3%. I'll take it. So more than 100 Olympic medals and a flag with a star. I'm going to go here, Australia, just because I think less people probably guessed that than the US. I think that it's like a little, or like the UK. I think that that's probably better, and that's pretty good, 10.2%. So we got 2 left. Neither of these I'm feeling great about. We got more than 100 Olympic medals and is landlocked, which I'm almost certain is going to be something European. Though there could also be something in South Africa, not South Africa, in South America that I could see. But I'm really thinking that's going to be in Europe. And then we have a population under 1 million that has a star, which there's going to be a lot of like Pacific Island countries that work for that. I think I feel better about being able to get a rare population under 1 million flag with a star. So I think I want to get the one that I'm less certain of first. More than 100 Olympic medals is landlocked. I think Switzerland would be fine here. I feel pretty confident that Switzerland has 100 Olympic medals. Like, the more I think about it, the more it's like 100 Olympic medals. It's not that many. It's not that many. Especially for a country that has like a bigger population. That's a pretty good amount. The question is, like, what's the cutoff point between what countries will and won't? Like, Austria is definitely going to be getting guessed less than Switzerland. There's also countries in Asia that I could go with here. But I just can't take the risk anymore. However much I want to take a risk, I think I just have to go Switzerland. Because Switzerland, I feel actually very confident, even though I don't think this is going to be a very rare answer. Yeah, 37.7% of people guess Switzerland. So I got to make up for that with getting a really good guess here for something that has a flag with a star and a population under 1 million. Because the Marshall Islands would have worked there, right? You got a star in the flag. Like I said, flags I have a generally pretty good idea of, especially like the big flags that everybody knows. But flags, there's a lot of things I like in geography more than flags, so I haven't really learned this as much as I've learned other things. I just know that a lot of the countries in the Pacific have flags with stars. So let's think of just like countries in the Pacific. You got Nauru. You have Palau, which I already guessed. You have the Marshall Islands. You have Micronesia. You have Fiji. Just trying to think of something that I think would be rare. That'll... I keep going to Nauru. Theoretically, like one of the micro states in Europe would also work for this. God, if I get this wrong, I'm going to be so mad. Is there anything obvious that I'm missing? Because like I said, I just want to finish this grid. If I get it wrong, I get it wrong. But I want to finish this grid. And I also want to know what Palau's flag looks like. Maybe... I could have sworn that had like a yellow circle. Maybe the yellow circle is not representative of the sun. Maybe that's just where I've got this wrong. Tuvalu, I think. But you also, it doesn't have to be something in the Pacific. It could also be something like St. Kitts and Nevis, like I talked about earlier. Which I'm pretty sure St. Kitts and Nevis has a star. I think I'm going to go with St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm pretty sure St. Kitts and Nevis is going to work here. Please? Yes! Oh, God, so clutch. That was the most common one for a flag with the star population under 1 million. Yeah. One thing that is pretty cool is you can see like what like the most popular answers are. You can see the least popular answers. And then you can also see just how many people got each one of these squares right. So this was like, I'd say like compared to what you normally see, quite a lot of them, you have like 80% of people taking this right. I mean, if you're being honest, like a lot of the people that are going to be doing this game are people that know their stuff about geography. So it's just a pretty competitive crowd that you're dealing with. But whenever you're seeing this kind of get close to 50%, these are some pretty tricky categories. Like, is landlocked more than 100 Olympic medals? People struggle with that. Only 54% of people got that right. And then you can also click here on any of the boxes, and it will show you what all of the answers were. So flag with a star, population under 1 million. Nauru would have worked. Wish I did it. Tuvalu would have worked. Okay. Kiribati. Forgot about that one. That's one of my favorite countries. I can't believe I forgot about that. I'm glad I went with what I knew was right, though. Micronesia also would have worked. That's interesting. What were the other ones? This was like, is landlocked more than 100 Olympic medals? That's one that a lot of people struggled with. The only ones were Austria, Belarus, Czechia, Hungary, and Switzerland. So I could have gone with something a little bit more rare and gotten that one right. So that kind of sucks. each one of these are guaranteed to have at least 5 correct answers. So that makes it, at least you're not like looking for a needle in a haystack. Like, you're going to have multiple options regardless, which I think can make the game more fun. This was a pretty good score, better than most people, which, you know, in a game which is going to be full of geography nerds, and I say that with love. I'll take it. I'll completely take it. So I think that's going to wrap up the video for today. Here's my complete board, score 156.5. I'll put a link to this game in the description of the video. I think this is a fun game. One thing I will say, if you play the game super early, like right now it's 1 in the morning, so this board just came out an hour ago, scores are going to be harder. It's going to be more competitive because there's people that are waiting for this game to come out every day at midnight Eastern time. So if you play this game in like the middle of the day, you'll probably get like a better percentile with your score, which might make you feel better about how you did. But I'll take it today. I only guessed one that was common. I got the all right. Man, I just wish that Palau. I got Palau wrong, and that's just kind of making me mad now. Palau, I'm almost certain that Palau, let me look this up on my phone, because I'm almost certain Palau does have like some kind of yellow circle. It does have a yellow circle. I guess it's just not the sun. Alright, it happens. Anyways, I'll be back probably tomorrow doing this again. Thanks for watching this. Hopefully this gets some views. I really have no idea what to expect, but hey, this was fun. So have a good day, everybody. See you later.